for Thursday, the 27th of June, 2024, and my time, about 8:17 a.m. Central Time. We had a lot of economic data come out early, and we have more coming out this morning. Jobless claims down 6,000 at 233. There were some revisions also made, by the way. But I look at the weekly continuing claims, and they keep climbing up. And that means people that are out aren't quite finding, that have been out more than a week or so, they're still not finding those jobs they want as a whole, all right, because it's climbing. Then we look at the final GDP, and it was a touch stronger than thought. Headline number up a tenth at 1.4 versus 1.3. The prelim was 1.3. The other parts of the numbers also coming in a little mixed to stronger. Durable goods, well, they expected it down 0.6. It's up a tenth. So that still shows strength in the economy for these big ticket items. When you look at ex-transportation, it was down a tenth. So obviously the transportation's one of the kickers there. And ex-defense, the market is looking at it down 0.2. Then we're going to get the National Association of Realtors pending home sales at 9 o'clock this morning. We get the EIA natural gas report. That's going to come out at about 9:30. We get the Kansas City Fed, and of course it finishes off tonight with the presidential debate. And that debate's going to be interesting in this sense. They're going to have a closed mic, which means unlike the last debate, this time you cannot jump in and tell your partner to shut up, and you cannot barge in the way the other gentleman does and on everything that is said. You can get all the facial expressions you want, but it's different. So pay attention to that, because you're going to see restraint, I hope. You're going to see a lot of issues, and they're both going to fight on what an attack, what they think the other person's issue is. The word felon should come up, I would assume, and possibly the word felon, if it's mentioned on Trump, he'll mention it on the president's son. I don't know. You know, you never know where this is all going to go. Switch over out of your August Brent to September now, and get out of the June Bitcoins into the Septembers. The last trading day is tomorrow, so it's time to make your roll. Bonds and notes, very stable as they're waiting on the data in the morning. The PCE indices, what are they going to be? They're forecast to be a little stronger. So we will see how the market deals with that. The dollar giving back some of the gains it's made in the recent days, and you're getting a little bit of a bid in a number of the currencies. The yen still not rallying very much. 7 ticks is not a big rally. And the Bank of Japan, as much as the ministers come out and talk hawkish, the market's not buying it. They have to change policy. So you're hovering near a 38-year low. In the gold market, we've seen a bout of short covering today as two things: the dollar dropping a bit, getting a little bit of a bid back into the yield loss is the way I should say it, into the bonds and notes. But again, this is a lot of evening up in front of tomorrow's PCE report. But most of the metals are higher, with the exception of platinum, which was up strong yesterday while they were down. And today there's a little bit of a reversal in there. Want to remind you, we're covering all this all morning long in our reports, and they are coming out left and right. To get our data, go to iraepstein.com. Go to the word free offers. You'll see it on the top left, or move your cursor up here to the icon. Give it a click, and away you go. I'm Ira. I'll catch up with you tonight. Sorry I didn't put out the evening updates. I had a different issue come up for myself, a personal one I had to take care of. You take care.